Got it. Hey. A lot lighter than I thought it would be. Let's see here. Where? What is this? Son of a bitch. Okay, so why did I do that for you? Well, let's get into it. Now, this has been a problem that I've heard about it last month in December, and I can only imagine that it's continuing to go on even till the new year. And that is that there are people out there who are selling photos of the PS5 and the Xbox for outrageous amounts of money, like $1,000, over $1,000. And it's a scam. It's an eBay scam, okay? Not a scam through eBay themselves, but a scam through the sellers on eBay. Let me explain. Okay, for one, just to be clear, I didn't pay for that photo, okay? It was just for parody purposes, as you can imagine. But that is legitimate what is going on with this situation. So, as you are aware, that the PS5 has been sold out since its release, and the Xbox has been sold out, and there's been a few releases here and there. But there are those scalpers who are selling the consoles for, over $1,000. And you have those scammers who are selling photos. So an article came out sometime last month, and I can imagine it's still continuing, that someone bought a picture of the PS5 on eBay for over $1,000, but they weren't aware that it was just a photo they're paying for. And the reason why I want to explain it is because there are those who aren't careful who actually do continue to do this thing. So I want to explain what you need to do in order to avoid these assholes who are selling you just a photo of the PS5. Okay. Now, one of the things that that it is important for me to say is that you have to read what you're paying for. That's why on retailer websites there's product details. It tells you all the details about the product you're reading. eBay does have a section where they put the details of the item you're buying. If there is no details in the description, don't buy it because you can't trust that. Okay, and there are these sellers who put in their description that this is just a photo you're paying for, and people are still buying it because they're not reading the description. So one of the problems that comes with that is that while eBay does offer a money back guarantee, you may not get the money back for this situation because the seller has the right to put whether or not they want to offer you a refund. Now, that doesn't really take too much effect in terms of eBay's money back guarantee. Just because a seller won't offer the refund doesn't mean eBay won't try to get you a refund. However, being that these sellers do put in the description somewhere that you are paying for a photo, eBay can use that against you and say, look, you didn't read the description. It's clearly listed right there that you are paying for a photo. And it is a scam, but I don't know if there is a legitimate, action that can be taken on these sellers, because I believe that when you sell on eBay, because I've sold before, you're allowed to sell whatever you want and sell it for how much you want. And it's just up to the buyer who's going to pay that price, as well as the seller who's going to keep it at that price, or they're going to increase it or decrease it. The only real way you get your money back is if it's an item you get that is not, I believe the term is product is not described or not as described. Meaning, maybe you ordered a PS5 and it says PS5, but it sends you a PS4. That's a reason for your money back. Maybe you order, I don't know, something Pokemon related, and they give you Digimon. Something like that. So it is tricky that this, to get through these situations, because you may not get your money back and you spent $1,000 on a piece of paper. I can't show it because I just crumbled it through it, but that's essentially the problem that we also face with these next-gen consoles. I've seen it for other items too. I believe in the Xbox One launch with a FIFA bundle, they did the same thing. Somebody sold a picture of Xbox One with the FIFA bundle, and they couldn't get the money back. And back then, the console was around the same price, I think, roughly like $400, $500. So he didn't get the money back. He lost it, and eBay couldn't get the money back. So it's just important to read the descriptions of what you're buying. I think that if you don't have a next gen console, just do what I'm doing. Just wait, because more games will come out in the few months. I think the next official like next gen game, which will be on current gen or previous gen, whatever you want to call it, is Resident Evil 8. That's like the next big one, I believe. And there's more that's gonna come down. So just wait till more in stock in stores. They actually some stores have been putting more in stock this past week, so we could see it happening even more and more. Um, and then another thing that you should also be wary of is if you're buying a console from certain retailers. I heard a story of someone buying a PS4 from Walmart, and they sold them a console that was returned by another buyer. And apparently, Walmart didn't check the box upon the return. So when they sold it to the new buyer, he opened the box to find rocks in his box, like literally rocks, to make it seem like it has the weight. And they give him a hard time getting the money back because they're not going to believe a guy just bought a Walmart PS4 with rocks filled in it. So just be careful of what you're doing. It's a hard time already still, and it may get worse, and people are still trying tricky situations to get your money. So I'm sorry if this was considered a clickbait. It was partial clickbait, partial informative information. Okay, I just want you to be careful when you're buying your next gen console, because I'm gonna be extra careful when I get my next gen console, which could be in like April, May, whenever I have the money. I don't know. Only time will tell, okay? So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I got the idea from a good friend of mine. So it's kind of like a parody slash information for you guys. I'm sorry for putting these unboxing videos when I'm not unboxing anything, but we will soon. I can promise you that we will soon. I'm at the Olan Tech. Thank you for watching. And don't get teched by these sellers, okay? Do not get teched by them, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.